The real mission you have in life is to make yourself happy. In order to be happy, you have to look at what you believe, the way you judge yourself, the way you victimize yourself. What's up, Internet? My name is TridentLion, and welcome to episode number 9 of 3 Takeaways in 3 Minutes. On this episode, we're going to be covering 3 things that you can and should do to be kinder to yourself. Takeaway number 1. Make the choice to be in a beautiful state. It's not about avoiding the bad feelings or pretending to be positive no matter what. Instead, it's about reducing the suffering in your life, doing your best to exist in a beautiful state for as often as possible. Suffering emotions can get caught up in like a mental loop. Perceiving your suffering states in a complicated way and/or perceiving them as if you have no control can be a very dangerous thing. You might think that you do not have the power to shift into a beautiful state, but that's a lie. Change happens in an instant. Make a point to shift your state from a suffering to a beautiful one. I understand that life is full of challenges. There's a lot of unexpected surprises that could bring about suffering. Suffering is inevitable in a lot of ways. But remember, there is no reason to suffer more than is necessary. Takeaway number 2. Overall wellness. Eat well and exercise. Now this one should be self-explanatory, but it tends to get neglected by most. It doesn't have to be eating good or exercising all the time. Rather, it's about exercising, eating healthy as much as you can. Many people who are on strict diets will allow themselves a cheat day. 1 or 2 days a week where they can binge on whatever they want and eat as much as they want. Friends of mine who have used a cheat day with their diets have reported that they've eaten themselves sick on the cheat day. And after their minds and bodies become accustomed to the healthy food, they start to not desire or crave the junk food or even the cheat day at all. Your mind and body want to feel good and function efficiently. Tasting the lifestyle of a healthy mind and body is tastier than any junk food will ever be. Takeaway number 3. Setting high goals towards mastery with your inner vocation. If you haven't discovered your calling or your inner vocation, then take continuous action towards discovering what your inner vocation is. Sometimes you discover what you want to do by doing something that you hate. I remember listening to the Lewis Howes School of Greatness podcast when he had Casey Neistat on it, who said that when he was a late teenager, he worked as a dishwasher in a restaurant. Casey absolutely hated it. But by doing so, it gave him the time to be able to think about what he actually does want to do. Sometimes we can get comfortable doing something that we don't want to do. Change can be scary. If you don't have the means to leave the day job, then just do it on the side. Don't give up on discovering and revealing your inner greatness to yourself and the world. Thank you so much for checking out this episode of 3 Takeaways in 3 Minutes. I hope that the video worked and that you'll be even a little bit nicer to yourself. If you would be so kind as to leave a like, it would be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please join the Level Up community and hit the subscribe button.